Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on the troublesome reign of King John, and we get to hear from Pembroke today in Act 2, Scene 3, which is a scene wherein the nobles are gathering together so that they can figure out how to overthrow John. They are very distressed at his behavior, and the straw that broke the camel's back was when they found out that Arthur had died, because they all felt that King John was responsible for it. And even though King John had previously said to Hubert, like, yes, get rid of him, he had taken that back, but Arthur actually died because he jumped off the wall so that he could stop being a prisoner, and it was too far of a jump, and his poor little body could not withstand that. So the nobles have all gotten together, and they're like, okay, this is the appointed meeting place and the appointed meeting time. Who are you bringing? Who are you bringing? Who are we still expecting? Maybe we don't start everything until everybody gets here. And then the bastard shows up because Philip the Bastard was sent by John to try to smooth things over with the nobles, because John has realized that a lot of the trouble that he's in right now is his own fault. And he went to try to fix it by sending Philip the Bastard in his stead to smooth things over with the nobles. And he asked Cardinal Pandolf, what can I do? And the cardinal's like, well, you got to give up your crown. And he sort of reluctantly agreed to do that when he learned that Louis the Dauphin and the French and the nobles were descending upon England to come and try to overthrow him. So the bastard shows up to all of these nobles. He's like, hey, how's everybody doing, you good Christian people? And in yesterday's monologue, Essex gave a very long speech about how little faith they have left in John. John banished people. He's done personal things to just about all of the nobles in the room that made them upset. But then also the killing of Arthur, they're like, we need to oust him. We need to get rid of him. And Pembroke sort of tacks on to that, saying, well hath my Lord of Essex told his tale, which I aver for most substantial truth. And more to make the matter to our mind, I say that Louis, in challenge of his wife, hath title of an uncontrolled plea to all that longeth to our English crown. Short tale to make, the See Apostolic hath offered dispensation for the fault, if any be, as trust me, none I know, by planting Louis in the usurper's room. This is the cause of all our presence here, that on the holy altar we protest to aid the right of Louis with goods and life, who, on our knowledge, is in arms for England. What say you, lords? So this is Pembroke just adding on to what Essex has already said. First, he's like, well said, Essex. I totally agree with you 100%. And building on that, we all believe that Louis has the best claim to the throne because he's married to Blanche. And the church, which is the Roman Catholic Church, the See Apostolic that he talks about, has forgiven anybody that is going to prevent Louis from ousting King John. Like, ousting King John, doing what you have to do to King John, is a totally forgivable sin at this point, so that they can put Louis on the throne instead, because they are now calling John the usurper, saying that he usurped the throne, probably initially from Arthur, but now he's also usurping it from Louis, who has the better claim. So he's like, and Louis is here, he's on his way, he's ready to fight England. So what does everybody else say? So Salisbury joins in on that, and he's like, yes, I agree with all of this. Louis should be the king, out with John. And the bastard is going to have a response to all of them in the form of a monologue that we will hear tomorrow. So I will see you then for that. Mwah.